Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
We are on air right now.
Oh my God, that's nice.
This is the thing about live television, right? Especially when we have to do switchovers sometimes. It's
I've been told. You know, I always thought that podcast was like a radio medium where you basically listen to people instead of looking at their tired faces.
So so that's true. But this is a combination effort of a couple different entities. So we have video as well, you know.
Yeah, well, great, because I brought a demo, so I can actually show you something.
So even better. So if you thought it was, my first question, if you thought this was audio, why did you bring something to show off? That's really interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to make a good impression on you,
I gotcha. All right, so tell me a little bit about your company.
Yeah, so I work for...
you, first of all. Who are you?
Well, my name is Sebastian. Thanks for asking.
Marlo, by the way.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Yeah, really nice to meet you. And great to be here, actually. My company is called VRelax.
Okay.
And we specialize in relaxing people from stress. We do this with a virtual reality technology.
Okay.
The one that I have in front of me. Because, you know, the WHO, recently they published new figures. Stating that over 1 billion people in the world are struggling with stress, anxiety, and other mental issues.
I was not expecting this to activate. There's stuff in here.
It's high tech, man. And so a lot of people are struggling with stress in the workplace, you know, because of Corona and everything that's happening in the world.
Yes.
And what we are able to do, we take those employees out of the workplace, put them in a nice forest, put them with some nice animals, relaxing exercises, and completely relieve their stress. We give a 40% stress reduction in only 10 minutes. And then they can go back to their job and be productive again.
I'm actually looking at a... Oh my goodness, this horse is about ready to lick my face.
You know, it is all fake, so don't be scared.
Okay. Yeah, there's about a dozen horses on a green pasture with a little stream running through, a little fog in the distance, and it's quite immersive.
Yeah, it is.
That is very, very cool. And so you had about I'm guessing about a dozen different tiles in there.
Yeah.
So all I did as you were talking to me is I just put my head on one of them, and there's a little pointer. I'm just explaining how this experience was. It was very intuitive. That's why I want to explain this.
Wow, and, you know your tech. That's true.
And I just pointed right to the horses, and it just for about 2 seconds, it was doing the thing. And I'm sure it's just because the internet is so crazy bad in here. And then the horses just came up just like that. I heard the birds chirping in the background, the whole bit. This is very, very impressive.
We could actually also hear them on the stream. So
really?
This was pretty nice. Yeah, I could hear what you were doing.
Interesting.
No, but you're right. It's all proprietary, and we make all the videos in-house. So a lot of camera people running around in our office. And we have created around 60 of these interactive worlds. So you saw 9, but there's a lot more to explore.
Okay.
And we like to make something for everyone. So some people like to go to nature, some people like to go at the beach, and others really love horses. And this is I showed it before to a woman who also was really in love with the horses.
Yeah.
So everyone can pick what they like, and we really just try to distract them from their daily life activities, be it their job, be it maybe an illness or maybe a mental disease can also be the case. And we take them out of that place, and we just totally relax them.
So give me a case study. Do you have something that you've experienced yourself, or do you have a customer maybe that has related a story to you?
Yeah, well, we work in 2 different ways, and one is in healthcare, so with patients, maybe oncology, maybe psychiatry, and we help them with anxiety, basically. But another really significant use case that we do is in the workplace. So, for example, recently we signed up with Philips. Perhaps you're familiar with them.
Yep.
They're a Dutch company, actually, and not everyone knows.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they are Dutch. They used to be very big with light bulbs, but now they are all over the world. And they bought a couple of these glasses, 30 actually, and they are using them for their employees. So what we did, we distributed them around their different offices in the Netherlands, and we created relaxation spaces. So an employee that's stressed, that's not making it to the end of his workday, he can just go into the relaxation space, relax, sit down, take a 10-minute mental break. That's what we call it, a 10-minute mental break, and then go back and be productive again. So by doing that, you enable them to make it through a whole workday, be that 8 hours, be it maybe 10 hours. You just give them maybe the equivalent of an entire walk in nature, but we can do it in 10 minutes. So that's the use case right there.
Very cool. Couple quick questions then. So is this preloaded onto the glasses?
Yes.
It is.
Yes, it actually is.
So you buy the whole unit as it is?
Yeah, you buy just like that, and we prepare it in, with our distributor, really. So everything is on there, and what you noticed is as soon as you put it up, you're going into one of these environments.
That's actually what stunned me the most about it, is
Funny,
that
right?
it was just right there. And I'm like, how are you doing this? That's why I asked you that question. So when you come out with new imagery, am I able to download that into the glasses?
Yeah, you will. It actually all goes automatically. We picked up on this from Tesla. So every day when you start it up, you never know if there's going to be something new
in there. Interesting.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Okay.
And we do a bunch of updates every year. But everything is in the glasses. You don't need a computer. You don't need an internet connection. It just works like that. So what we've noticed, and we've done a lot of research, and I'll tell you more about that later, but what we've noticed is it's super important to have a great ease of use. So you don't want to have to start up things when you're already having a busy day. People they want to do it, but then they just don't. So you need to keep that threshold extremely low.
The last thing you want to do when somebody is stressed out and you're trying to give them some type of stress relief is to stress them even more, right? Right. So I can see where the ability to just pick it up and relax is great. So
yeah, and all of the navigation is also really intuitive. So you move around with the head. You don't even need a remote or anything. We've just programmed it like that. And this is something we picked up on our early research, actually.
Okay.
So one of our founders, he's a professor in psychiatry, and we've done a lot of tests with his psychiatry patients. And this really taught us that it has to be super easy to use. So we got rid of all the remotes, and you're just controlling it with your head. And this is really important for usability. Like
it's very cool.
It's key. Yeah, it is.
So, and you have a little R&D, you said, that went into it?
Yeah, pretty much, actually. We get a lot of money from the Dutch government. And we have investors, of course.
Okay.
But this allowed us to really build a good scientific program. And together with our professor, we also have a lot of access to patients as well.
Okay.
So the scientific way of doing business is really in our DNA. And this is why we do a lot of research. So we did a trial, for example, with those patients. We recently finished up on a trial with a healthcare insurance company, and they asked us to look at the business side. So how does this work for employees? And we did a really cool trial with around 150 ICU nurses. So they are super busy throughout the day, right?
Yep.
And they could use VRelax during their working hours in the hospital in a separate relaxation room. And that's where we scored the 40% stress reduction.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was very significant. And they became a big client of ours.
Yep.
So we're really happy with them.
Very cool.
But we do a lot of research. And when you operate in healthcare, this is paramount. You need to tell the truth. So you need to do this research.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's very important to us.
I'm assuming, so are they available for sale?
Yes, they are. Yes.
And then go to your website, or are there other places that we can get them?
We would love for people to come to our website, and we will refer them there.
Okay,
yes,
and
yes,
your website is?
It is www. Okay, it's www.vrelax.com, and VRelax is VRALAX. So
VRAL.
It's basically VRelax.
So it's VRELAX.
Yeah, sorry, that's my accent there.
Yes,
sorry.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Yes, yeah.
But let's just say it again. So it's really, it is vrelax.com.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
very good. Very good. Well, it's been fun having you on the show today.
Yeah, it has been, actually.
Very impressed with this product. And again, I love the ease of use of it. So I think that you really have, really scored well, in my opinion anyway, about the fact that you can just pick these things up. And there are my horses again. That's really, really clever. So thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, and thank you very much for inviting us.
Absolutely.
This has been a great opportunity. It was nice talking to you. Thanks a lot for that.
You bet.
Yeah.
You bet.
Bye.